You're live. Hey, welcome to another episode of the Chad's 2019 Aldi Beer Event Calendar, Day 18. Feels like I just started this yesterday. All right, so this is another of those Irish O'Shea's beer, Irish lager. O'Shea's Irish lager. Best before July of next year, so it's probably bottled in July of this year. Let's see, what does it say? I'm trying to find an ABV on here. Doesn't say. It says hop several times to create a unique blend of textures and aromas with a mild bitterness, creamy malts, and a clean, balanced finish. Let's see what Untappd says for ABV. I'm sure it's like 4 or something. If it's more than 5, I'd be surprised. You know something I never noticed is that all the beers in the 4.4, all the beers in the mix pack or advent calendar, whatever you want to call it, they're all either from O'Shea's, well, Carlo Brewing really, or the German brewing, that like 𝗲𝗛𝗄 and Hefeweizen, and Martin's in Belgium. In fact, tomorrow is the last day. It's actually, I'm going to skip ahead to day 24 because they're all repeats between then and now and then. And yesterday was just Imperium again, so not much point in re-reviewing that. In fact, I don't even know why I did like the match list review. I might even take that down. There's really, it's not a very special beer. I just wanted to do it just to do a beer review. The whole reason I quit Chad's beer reviews is because I was sick of doing this shit. I just thought doing the 2019 Aldi Beer Advent Calendar would be fun, just because it's, you know, a novelty thing. Anyway, let's get back to the beer here. All right, so O'Shea's Irish Lager. What have we got? Well, certainly is hoppy. Not your traditional. What is that? It's like very herbal or spicy hops. Dank, I guess you could call it. It is not citrus. It's not grapefruit. It's not pine. It's not. Remind me of noble hops. And as far as like the base malt, nothing. I'm not getting Pilsner on this, or I mean, it might use a little bit of Pilsner, but plus I get oxidation. I mean, it's not terrible smelling, but appearance, not sure it's picked up on camera. Just standard lager. Maybe a little bit darker, you know, probably call it like a straight gold instead of like a straw or anything. Probably about a 3, 4, 5 SRM, slight chill haze to it, and did get a pretty decent white foamy head there. So let's give it a drink. Yeah. Wow, this is a lager? This kind of reminds me more of like a pale ale. I mean, there's definitely some hops here. But again, not. I don't think they're going for American style. I mean, they're calling this Irish lager. Plus, it's craft brewed in Ireland. So, yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a Jack's Abbey or something. It's quite malty for a lager. I wonder if like this is like their version of like Sam Adams. Probably not, but yeah, plenty of hops there. The hops are like, yeah, like dank or herbal, floral, I guess you could say. The beer's rather sweet. This, to me, this feels like it's a little under attenuated. Like the yeast didn't, maybe the yeast stalled out or something. Like it just doesn't feel like finished fermenting. I mean, as far as like the packaging goes, you know, you get a pretty clear beer here. You know, pretty well carbonated. I mean, they mentioned creamy on the bottle here. I would say it's a slight for a lager. Yeah, the texture actually is kind of on the creamier side, which is why I said it kind of reminds me of like a pale ale. It doesn't really drink like a lager. What did I say? Hop several times to create unique blend of textures and aromas with a mild bitterness, creamy malts, and a clean balanced finish. Mild bitterness. Yeah, I agree. There's bitterness, but enough to notice. There's a little bit of like a butterscotch, oh, sherry kind of flavor from the oxidation. And if it's old, hops fade, which makes it seem sweeter than it is. I'm trying to put my finger on what these hops are, but I mean they're not Chinook. Maybe I don't know. It's hard to. I'm trying to. I think it's like British style hops, so it might be Fuggles, Golding, something like that. Falconer's Flight. Yeah, now I'm drinking. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, this actually, you know what it reminds me of is a British golden ale, which I think is what is that? It's like a 14A. Let me bring it up. 12A, British golden ale. That's what this reminds me of. Maybe even an Australian sparkling ale like Cooper's. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, if there's corn or rice in here, it's really not coming across. It's a pretty nice beer. If you hand this to me and said it's a pale ale, I'd be like, okay, I buy it as a lager. It does kind of remind me of what we need in the next BJCP specs is we need American craft lager style, or even just craft lager. You don't have to put American on there because now craft beer is a global thing. But yeah, it's interesting. It's pretty good. It's hard to rate as far as the style because I don't really know what's going on with it. I don't. It's too crafty to be just a 2A international lager. What is it? International pale lager? Yeah, international. Yeah, I mean it's a pale lager, but it's way more crafty than your Heineken or Carlsberg or something like that. So yeah, it's hard to rate as far as the style. I mean, like I said, we need American craft lager style. It's kind of interesting. I'll probably go. I was gonna say 4 out of 5 on Untapped, but I could go 3.75. I'd take a point off or a quarter point off for it being oxidized. But yeah, I mean this is pretty drinkable, and if it was sold, if I could get it fresh, this is the kind of beer you would want to keep in the fridge just to have like with dinner. And this seems really versatile. Like I think this would go with salad or dinner, bar food, anything except dessert. Your appetizers, and your entrees. I think this would pair pretty well. Salty snacks, chips, crisps as they call them in the UK. But yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so there you go. O'Shea's Irish Lager. And like I said, tomorrow will be the last beer. We're just skipping ahead to day 24, and maybe if I can find some special beers, I'll review some more beers between now and Christmas. But otherwise, maybe we'll take a hiatus again. Who knows? All right, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.